We're now live on YouTube. Apologies again for the delay, everybody. Good morning and welcome to today's licensing subcommittee. The first item on the agenda is appointment of the chairman. Is there a proposer for chairman for this subcommittee?
I don't mind doing that, Ed.
Okay, I'll second that.
And that's for Councillor
And
Cartwright.
a second. We're now live. Sorry, everybody, I'm having happy.
You got a second, Ed?
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Okay, is it all working? It? Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. We'll have introductions. I'm Councillor Adrian Cartwright, Chair of the subcommittee. Councillors, if you could introduce yourselves, please.
Good morning, Chair. I'm Councillor Andrew Kilbride.
Councillor Peter York, very late, my apologies.
Thank you very much. If you can just go around the screen, whoever's next. PC Laren.
That's PC Leanne Laren from Northampton Police Licensing.
Susan Desfontaine, Senior Lawyer for West Northampton Council.
Michael Sands, Licensing Team Leader.
And Ed Bostock, Democratic Services Officer.
Thank you. Okay, is there anyone that representing themselves on this?
No, Chair, not from.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. In that case, have all parties received a copy of the agenda for today's hearing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. Does anyone have any preliminary issues they wish to raise?
Not from me, Chair.
Okay, this hearing is in respect of the aforementioned application for a premise license. I'd like to invite the licensing officer to introduce the report, please.
Thank you, Chair. So the purpose of this hearing is to consider an application made by Northamptonshire Police for a premises licence review in respect of Sam's Mini Market at 27 Abington Square in Northampton. The review was received on the 11th of June and submitted on the grounds of failure to promote the licensing objectives of the Prevention of Crime and Disorder. The application relates to an inspection that was carried out at the premises on the 21st of March this year by trading standards officers along with the Northamptonshire Police, and a further enforcement visit was conducted on the 30th of April this year. Upon entering the premises, a test purchase was conducted and 40 Lambert and Butler cigarettes were purchased for £10. Another test purchase was conducted on the 30th of April and another 40 Lambert and Butler cigarettes were purchased for £10. On both occasions, the shop assistant was seen to go out the staff door at the premises and return with the tobacco products. A subsequent visit was made on the 30th of April this year, where a quantity of illegal vapes were also seized. A total of 152 illegal vapes were located below shelving in a room behind the counter area. Further details of the inspection obviously can be found in the appendix to this report. The current premises licence holder is Mr. Mirivan Mustafa, and the designated premises supervisor is Anna Pastras, who's also the holder of a personal licence. The premises is currently licensed for the sale of alcohol off the premises only from Monday to Sunday, 8 in the morning until midnight. I would just bring the committee's attention to the fact that since the review was called, there has been dialogue with the new management of the premises, who confirm they're not selling alcohol anymore. During our own enforcement visits, they're not displaying alcohol, or at least they weren't when we went there. We did query their plans as to whether they intended to apply for their own premises license or if they were going to make contact with the the person who's named currently, who is now left, to see if they would transfer the license, which they confirmed they had no plans to do so, and therefore wouldn't be attending today's committee hearing or passing any information on to the previous owner. So licensing have made every effort to contact the current premises holders, but we've been told that he's long gone and we haven't had any communication to this point, and are now told the premises is under new management with no intention to do any licensable activities from now on. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Does anyone have any questions for the licensing officer?
It sorted itself out, I think.
Okay, we'll move on to PC Lauren.
Good morning. So as already stated by Mr. Sands, are very similar in nature with what I'll be obviously stating as well. Obviously, the visits, as already stated, which were conducted on the 21st of March by trading standards officers and officers working with them. The test purchase, as described, 40 Lambert and Butler were purchased from a male worker who was seen to go out of a heavy white fire door marked staff out of the rear area of the store and returned moments later with the cigarettes that were purchased. And again, on the 30th of April, a further similar visit was conducted by the officers, where again, the person in the store at the time exited out the back to the same area, it was believed, and once again, 40 Lambert and Butler were purchased for £10, where the money was seen to be put into the till. Also that same day, on the 30th of April, obviously officers visited and a search was conducted of the premises at that time. As stated, there was a quantity of illegal vapes that were seized from shelving underneath, and also evidence of display boxes, which staff had already been advised previously not to display because it indicated that they were obviously advertising illegal vapes with those empty boxes. The male worker who was present at this time was obviously asked with regards to management details. It was stated that they didn't know any details of the manager, no contact numbers, and at that time couldn't provide any names at all. On looking into the rear area of the store on the visit on the 30th of April, there was a hide that was discovered in a toilet or bathroom area at the rear of the store. You should have a couple of photos which are LL1 and LL2. They're both of the same area. One is just slightly closer, which shows a tiled section which was located above the toilet area, which is a section of tiling made to be a door with a magnetised section that when pressed obviously opened. At that time there were no items located within it, and obviously the photos obviously show that particular hide in question. The premises holds an alcohol licence which is currently suspended and has been for some time due to the non-payment of the annual levy fee to the council. As stated, the premises at the time of these visits did not display or was not selling alcohol, and none seen in storage out the back. Obviously, the licence has not been surrendered and not transferred anywhere. And obviously, this non-payment of fee obviously showed a propensity of to not complying with the regulations at the time. Obviously, with regards to the review being submitted, colleagues from fire attended to conduct checks. Upon that visit, the staff who was spoken to at that time did actually then provide a name of what was described as the manager or the owner. And as stated, this person was contacted by myself. A name was given as of Lonut Taku. An email exchange was conducted by myself on the 7th of July with this person, obviously querying concerning obviously the licence and what was known concerning them. Obviously, with regards to those emails, they have been supplied in the package. With regards to that first reply, again, I'll just quote what the person replied, saying, "Good morning, I would like to thank you for your attention regarding alcohol licences, and I can confirm that I'm new business owner. We do not request in alcohol licences as we are not to sell alcohol." That's how it was responded to myself. A couple of days later, again, received another reply. as I'd questioned with regards to the knowledge of this person to do with the licence holder on our systems, namely Mr. Miravan Mustafa. This person has stated they don't know this person, has never heard of them, has no contact details for them. And obviously this person's intention was that they were not going to be selling alcohol from the store and had no knowledge of the persons on our system on the licence. Clearly that licence is still present and potentially could be forwarded over should the business be sold as such. From the police perspective, I'm asking the committee to consider in the first instance the revocation of this premises licence for Sam's Mini Market. It's obviously not adhering to the licence objectives under crime and disorder following several visits by the trading standards and the similar activity which was obviously taking place in the store. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Does anyone have any questions for Officer Lauren?
Yes, I do, Chair, if possible. PC Aaron, I don't know if you know the DPS, the premises supervisor. Is she still working for the new owners? Do we know? Or
Don't know.
No, so they haven't got a DPS on site anyhow either.
No.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, PC Lauren. So there's nobody to defend the licence. In that case, I'll ask for summations. The licensing officer, please.
Nothing further to add, thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. And Officer Lauren?
Nothing further to add, obviously, other than obviously what has been requested concerning consideration for revocation of the licence.
Thank you very much. No questions from any of the councillors?
Not for me, Chair.
Okay, thank
Not for
you.
me, Chair.
In that case, the subcommittee will now retire to make our decision. And the decision of the subcommittee will be communicated to all parties within 5 working days. And details of how to make an appeal against the decision of the subcommittee will be included